Hi everybody, Greg Howell here with the Red Stripe MiG. I'm at Cannon Air Force Base for their air show. I knew from the time I was 5 years old I wanted to fly. And I grew up watching my dad fly F4s and RF-101s and RF-84s. And later on I went to pilot training and at Del Rio, Texas. I went back to the Guard in Mississippi, flew the RF-4. Actually got to fly with my dad for a few years. Finished flying there in September of '88. I never dreamed that I would get to fly a fighter again, and here I am flying a MiG. Interesting thing about the MiG is that in the '80s when I flew the F4, the MiG-17 definitely would have been an adversary. So now I kind of get to see it from the other side. It's a great airplane. I love flying it. Been flying it for about 4 years. I'm out on the air show circuit, trying to get out there and get more air shows. It's a little bit difficult business to get into and get started, but I love doing it and I have a passion for flying. And another project that we're doing with the MiG, the reason it's called the Red Stripe MiG is if you guys might have heard of Captain Jake Red Stripe Frederick. He was a Marine F-18 pilot who was killed flying his F-18 off the coast of Japan back in December of '16. My girlfriend, Lainey, is good friends with Kylie, who is Jake's widow. And Lainey came up with the idea to use my airplane to honor Jake and to remember him. And the first time Lainey saw the airplane, she noticed the red stripes on the fuselage. And she knew Jake's call sign was Red Stripe, and she said, this is a perfect fit. So we came up with an idea, and we even made a sticker for the airplane to put on. We'll take you around the side, we'll show it to you. So I designed the sticker. It's got Jake's patch in the middle. Kylie is his wife, his kids Colt and Bailey. And the reason we did the triangle, not only for the three of them, but they're a very spiritual family. And so we figured, the triangle could represent Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. They are a very spiritual family. And to this day, the way Jake loved his family and led his family, and everything he taught them is what's carrying them through the loss of their dad and Kylie's husband. She is an incredibly positive woman. She goes around the country giving talks and speeches to encourage other people to tell their story. And it's an amazing story. If you want to hear more about it, go to redstripe.com. That's my website. And it's got the story of Jake and Kylie, a little bit more background on the MiG. Mike, you got any questions for me?
So what do you do outside of this, Greg?
I'm a pilot for Southwest Airlines. I've been there 28 years. I also fly in the 737, of course. I also get to fly at Pitts, CJ-6, which is a Chinese radial engine trainer, and a Yak-52, which is also a radial engine airplane. I'm a member of the Red Star Pilots Association, and we attend formation clinics a couple of times a year. It's another thing I never thought I would get to do again is fly formation, and I'm just having a blast. I've also flown some formation in the MiG-17 last summer down out of Tyler. We had 3 MiG-17s down there, and we went out and did some formation, did a photo shoot, air-to-air photo shoot, and then we flew the air show that we do every year at Cedar Creek Lake. And that air show is a volunteer air show for the performers, because what that show does is with the proceeds they donate to veterans organizations. And so we pretty much fly the show for free, but we got to fly it with the 3-ship MiG-17s. It was absolutely a blast.
Let's see.